So that's what it looks like to be a successful farmer, huh? Crawling around on the concrete floor while your son videotapes you.
My success has made my son have a cancer instead of working.
Oh! Morning, everybody. We're just getting set up. Dad bought a semi-load of calves yesterday. Got our load out sitting here. Our skid loader isn't around, so we had to use the gator to get it positioned. But yesterday we got a couple bales out in the weaning pen ready. So these calves are just gonna get dropped off, run back into the pen. That truck should be here in about 30 minutes. Semi is coming down the road, I think. Between the glare and the dirty windows, that could be a tank or semi. Hot air balloon, I don't know, I can't see diddly. Come out the hole. There they are, they're attacking that hay. Holy smokes. They got a hankering. Look like some decent critters, pretty much all black, some baldies. They are eating on the hay and drinking water. They had a long trip. We got one more load of feed, and then we get to go back to the fun job of fencing the 2-mile fencing project. We just got a half-mile more to go. Back to it. We got 3/4 of a mile. No, we got 1.5 miles in the ground. This half-mile behind me needs to have 2 more strands of wire run all the way down it. We're gonna save that for later and just keep getting posts in. We're gonna actually finish putting the rest of the posts in. That east half-mile, it needs everything besides corner posts. We of course got those in already, so that's what we're gonna work on today. See how far we get. By the end of the day, we shouldn't need that skid loader for pushing posts in anymore. Get all that squared away.
Did I hear a bone break?
No. Yesterday we were working on some fence further away from the road, but today, since we're back up to the road, we're switching to the new post, so it looks all fancy. Got some nice black treated wood. And it's a brand new red top T-post.
It's like my old neighbor used to say, as long as it looks good from the road.
Time to punch in the second to last quarter mile. That is all punched in. We just have one more quarter mile to string out, punch posts in. Of course, we have 3/4 of a mile that we need to add 2 more wires to. But we're getting there. That'll be a good feeling. They aren't getting any lighter.
No, they're getting kind of wore down a little. No.
So yesterday they started putting flooring in the house, and I'm assuming at the end of the day they'll be done with that. It's getting to be about noon, so we're gonna string this next wire and get it tight, and then we'll go get some lunch, come back and finish that last quarter mile, sticking posts in, and then see how many we can string before it gets later in the day. Gonna be a lot of feed out here. We made it. We're about 5 miles to empty, so hopefully we can make it to Storless Station.
More than 5 miles.
Because if we don't make it, how are we gonna get lunch? I'm worried, Dad. It's like it's on the little tick. It's on the red there.
Let's get to it.
Oh, that's a combine coming down the road. You ever watched that episode of Seinfeld where that one crazy dude with the hair, what's his name? Kramer. He goes out and takes a new vehicle on a test drive, and they're just driving over a bridge, and it's on E, and they're just holding hands, and they're like, woo! And then it finally ran out of gas, and then they're just stuck. I imagine that sucks even more in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
You can't just, they don't have an Uncle Jeff that says, hey, run me a gallon.
There was also that episode where Kramer was hauling all that blood, and I think it started overheating, so they started pouring the blood into the engine.
What was all the blood about?
I think they were, I don't know what they were doing. They were trying, it was some money-making scheme between him and that postal worker, Newman. So last night on the internet, I was perusing, and Jim Brewer, he's a comedian, was doing a skit about AC/DC, and it was hilarious. Anyway, so I decided that today my song of the day is going to be Thunderstruck by AC/DC. But check out Jim Brewer talking about AC/DC. That's pretty hilarious. It's busy.
The Lord looketh upon us with favor and delivers us to the luncheon.
I'm gonna move Isaac's pickup.
Sorry.
Don't shut it off. Restore the station.
Oh, back to it. We just gotta tighten this end up, lay the posts out, punch them in, and then get a couple more wires strung, and we'll be done for the day. The flooring dude texted me, said he's done out of there, got the invoice on the table, so that'll be fun to check out later.
Cool.
Oh,
Well done, sir.
look at this guy struggling.
Oh, now you made me angry.
Don't hurt yourself. We did it. You gonna be testing out that AC again?
I'm gonna see what it's like to have it on maximum.
Don't blow out the flux capacitor.
Need more banana peels.
I don't know what that means.
Run low on fuel. How do you know what flux capacitor means and don't know that they threw banana peels in the engine or in the gas tank for fuel?
I don't know.
You want to shut that again?
Just a couple more, folks. We got posts all the way around this field, 2 whole miles of it, but it's not all done. This north side's completely done, but the east side and the south side both need 2 more wires. That's all we got left for posts.
We can run ourselves out of barbed wire today anyway.
You ever hear the famous football player, Hingle McCringleberry? So somebody decided to drive a mile. Half mile.
Half mile. And just bring 1 roll of wire.
Dad just asked me, do you think Tiffany has regrets? And I said, not yet.
I first asked, what do you think? Is she excited? What's her mood lately? End of story.
Okay.
Camera. This got in the business.
It got the business.
It got in the business.
Hmm.
It didn't get the business, it got in the business. So I'm developing this kind of a lump slash callus here and here, not here, here and here. I didn't know why, but now I know it's from stretching with that handle right on the end, so I get the most leverage right here. And so I need a wetting so I can heal up, go sit at a wetting and do nothing for 2 days.
So we got those 2 wires strung that we wanted to. We just need to staple it all the way down, get this 1/4 mile done, and then we'll be out of here. We'll have to bring 6 more rolls with us tomorrow when we come back. We're getting there, folks. Looks like it could use a vacuum. Starting to feel like a home now. A little less echoey. Looks like they scratched the living bejesus out of my wall. I just painted that. I'm sure we'll have plenty of touch-ups to do. Yeah. I don't know why I'm jumping, but cool. Cool beans. Another $6,000 later. Well, we're getting there. We just have a few more strands to string up, and then that 2-mile fencing project will be done. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching. And now that you know everything about fencing, why don't you go build a fence? It's fun.
Bonding time.
We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
My back's stiff though.